Number 23 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 23.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Hey, nobody out now.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage.
1-1-1.
And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases.
Hold.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Hey, we got one
First
here.
pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Bouncer to the left side. Dozier brings it in. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So 1 run here on 1. First offering on its way. Danny Mendick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Luis Basabe. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Luplo is there to make the catch, and that means we've ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here's a pop-up now. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 0-1 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Number 23 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23.
Now the pitch. Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Digging in, Luis Robert. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, we got one.
Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. First offering on its way. Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Robert is off of first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 12-9, the final in this one. Cleveland played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Jeffrey Rodriguez.
A player's agent calls to touch base. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
Number 23 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 23.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Ball 2. Shot back up the middle, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
He brings it in, and the Indians have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Savali earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Number 23 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 23.
Now here's the pitch. Alex Verdugo stands in as he looks at ball one here.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Striding in, Adam Hazley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Allen is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Here we go, boys.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Tully earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Number 23 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in now, Adam Hazley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So digging in now, Drew Lugbauer. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Salvador Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Here we go, 1.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy.
Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Number 23 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Cleveland Indians posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way. Number 23 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23.
Leading off the inning, Luis Arias, and they'll need him to get something going here. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Number 23 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 23.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lamont Wade. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up now, Will Craig, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. In for strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
You got ball.
Allen is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Go, guys.
Final strike for the Twins. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. Try it again. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 balls and a strike now. Margot stands at second with 2 gone. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Plays at 1 now.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Number 23 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
For the Indians, number 23.
Standing in, Cam Gallagher. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, no runner. Eat it.
And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
At the plate now, Michael Gigliotti runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Standing in now, Jason Guzman reined in. One there, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tanner Tully earns his 5th winner of the year. Brady Singer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Number 23 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 23.
Now to the plate, Ryan McBroom. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, no one down here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Ready once again, Anderson Miller. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Squared that one up just a little late. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Popped up. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Cleveland took the lead in the second.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Number 23 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 23.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading off for the Tigers,
Travis Demerit is
right
in to
fielder,
start things off here as he
Travis
looks at a called
Demerit.
strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take
Hey,
right
let's
there.
go
They
right
need
here,
base
huh?
runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the
1-1.
dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
I got it. I got it.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Next up for Detroit, Nico Horner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nico Horner.
First pitch on its way.
Straight up. Straight up.
Popped him up. McMahon has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Ramirez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Last breath for the Tigers.
At the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base.
Number 23 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Travis Demerit. Taken but called a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom of the 8th. If he didn't surrender that one there, this would be a tie game. Be that as it may, they may have some momentum now. We'll see what they can do with it.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And the shift pays off handsomely that time, as that was right to him for the first out. Next for the Tigers, Tyler Ramirez. He singled his last time up. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign.
1-1.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough.
Ouch, that one hit him.
First base.
Harrison Bader will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jason Dominguez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Tyler Wade will come on now and pinch run here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rico Velez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any.
He brings it in, and the Indians have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Given. Number 23 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23.
Coming to the plate now, Jahmai Jones. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Avens on second. Lee at first. 2 out in the inning. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that misses. 2-1.
Where's it first here?
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the Number 23 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
For the Indians, number 23.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kelvin Gutierrez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Witt aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you got no one.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in, Eric Jenkins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
There we go, 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dozier in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to the plate for the Royals, MJ Melendez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line.
Number 23 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 23.
Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So striding in, Eric Jenkins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's one away. Into the box, MJ Melendez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Jack Larson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, one down right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? With Merrifield next to hit. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in, Michael Gigliotti. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Get the easy one now. Let's go.
The set and the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box, Jason Guzman steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Guzman, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan McBroom. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, we got one here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One out, nobody on. To first. McMahon's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Bobby Witt Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, plays out 1 right here.
Yeah.
Strike taken up in the zone. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria. Game over. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Number 23 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bobby Witt Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
I go.
Schwarber is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. At the plate, Jack Larson. He singled his last time up. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
McMahon is there.
Ball.
2 down. Ready now, Cam Gallagher. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. With Merrifield next to bat. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Swing and a liner. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Fastball just inside.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate in a 1-run game.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Michael Gigliotti is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Cleveland used a 3-run 9th to help. Number 23 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 23.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Rico Velez. He singled his last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Hey, we got one.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Tyler Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. A ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Indians.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Number 23 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Hey, here we go.
McBroom.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, no outs here.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. In now, Anderson Miller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, roll it up here.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Bobby Witt Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-3 is today's final. The Tribe posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Brandon Kingman earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jacob Junis permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.